and state, or just simply say, hello, Queen. Hello, hello, hello. Let's talk about crypto today. Some big crypto moves made in the crypto world. So let's get our countdown started as we are at the 30-second mark. We got Brandon. He is the first one in. Brandon, let me know if I sound good, if I'm looking fine, if it's not blurry, right? Let me know how the video is looking as you have you checking in from South Carolina. Everyone, let's do your do nows. Come in and hit the thumbs up. Great news in the crypto world. Hello, hello, hello. Let's play some music coming in. I haven't played um, some music in a while. I see Periscope is coming in. Periscope, we have 2 more days to use the Periscope platform. So 2 more days to use the Periscope platform, and then it will be on Twitter. So Periscope, make sure you pump.
Coin doubled in one day a couple of weeks ago. I think it's up 7,000% this year. I'm going to call it a craze, and I don't mean that in a negative way. How do you think this all ends?
As I adjust the volume, so Periscope, make sure, right, that you pump those hard share the broadcast so I can get more people in when we switch over to Twitter, right? So on Wednesday is the last day for Periscope. So come in, hit the like button, you all. Thank you, Brandon, for reminding everyone. We got Penny on the scope. Hello, Penny on Periscope. Thanks for coming in, Penny on Periscope. You all hit the like button. For every one person that hit the like button, it invites about 20 people into this room. So let's talk about, right? Let's talk about this. There's so much to talk about, but I'm just gonna cover the crypto world, right? So much we could talk about. Gigi says, thank you, sounds good. Hello on Periscope. Help Joe 20. Hello, hello. Hello to you all. Hello, Lee Brown, aka Les Brown, is in the credit and cash flow room. We make this adjustment. Who got that digital gold, right? Who has that digital gold? Sounds great. Oh, thank you, Brandon. It sounds great, but I look even better. Thank you so much. We got Periscope represented real good, right? Help from ATL. Just trying to land, right? Who we have coming in? Trying to reach the stars, trying to land, trying to make it through. We're not trying to make it through. We're going to make it through this recession, and we're going to make it through on the rich side. How about that? How about making it through the rich side of the recession, right? We're going to make it on the rich side of the recession, right? So make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, come in and say hello as we're at the 3-minute mark of giving your 5 minutes of fame. But however, whenever the song is finished playing, right, we're going to go right into the topic because I have a lot to teach on and tell you all today. So hello, Gina from New York is in. We have Deborah again. Thank you for being a Patreon. Deborah, Gigi, and D is in. Thank you all for my Patreon members. And Gigi, thank you so much, Queen, coming in, starting the live stream with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. And again, thanks for all my Patreon members who are tuning in again. You all, please don't forget to hit that like button. Also, we have DN, the credit and cash flow and crypto, right, live stream. So big news today as we got Minnesota. I'm just going to say Minnesota man in. I'm trying to fix this in. We have Minnesota man in. It's coming in as well. So great news for a lot of platforms, including Ethereum that has partnership with Visa, allowing for people to pay their credit cards, right, in crypto, or to pay their credit card bills in crypto under the US digital currency, the USDC. Now, why is this a big deal, right? Why is this a big deal? Well, now you no longer have to settle your transactions and just cash. You have the option of selling it and settling your transactions and cryptocurrencies. Right? They remove the need to convert into cash. So Visa is working with crypto.com. Let me share with you all the article so you can see. That's right. Gigi said, let's start this live off right. And we got another Periscope. Thank you so much for the emojis. And millionaires of us are coming in right in time, right? So let's start this live off right. Gigi, you are so correct. So let me share the article with you all. Visa moves to allow payments using cryptocurrency. Again, this is great news for Ethereum. Quite a few people, right? Ethereum, even XLM, right? Because you know that, or maybe you don't, and I'm making you aware that the USDC, United States Digital Currency, people is also backed by XLM and Stellar. So this is shifting quite a few components in the crypto world all at one time. It's going to affect or in a positive way the crypto.com coin. So if you all have the crypto.com app, people are staking or purchasing more of that coin as well, right? Because it's on the crypto.com platform, right? So if you purchase my Queens of Crypto PDF book, you know, crypto.com is one of the exchanges on there. So Visa is going to allow this, the acceptance of digital currencies by the mainstream. Now, this is a pilot program. However, right, it's going to make big moves for Ethereum. Ethereum went up about, I think, 8 or 9% today alone. It also gave Bitcoin a 4.5% boost as well. And crypto.com platform people, a lot of people are buying the CRO, right, tokens because of this, because it's using the platform. You all are coming in already with the super chats. Thank you so much, my queens. Grace and peace. Thank you so much. You all welcome her in. Joe's daughter of Zion, new to the channel. So glad you all are new to the channel. And see, this is how we get new people to come in because of your participation and helping the efforts if you are watching live streaming on YouTube by hitting the like button. So do this on your platform, other platforms as well. If you're watching on Facebook, if you are watching on Periscope, pump those hearts, show some digital love so we can get new people in, right? We have a total of 200 that's live streaming now at the moment, and we already have our family telling you welcome. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, you all, right? Alfred says, yes, he just got 3,000, right, CRO coins right now. Now staking at 53%. So staking pretty much means people that you hold the coins in your possession. You're not trading them out. It's just like if you were to deposit cash into the bank and you are have it in maybe a savings account or a money market account, right? And you're earning interest. You just keep that coin for a certain amount of time. Some people stake up to 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Some people up to 3 months, 6 months. Some people up to a year, right? And at 53%, Alfred says staking now at 53%. I think, yeah, right now. So those are other ways in this crypto world that you can earn money in your cryptos, right? Thank you so much, you all, for welcoming our first timer in as she came in. Thank you so much, Queen, with the $10 super chat that's new to the channel. So those are other things that Visa has done, right? That Visa has done that's moving not only Ethereum, but crypto coin as well, right? And so, yes, staking it or holding it or hodling it is a great option that many are choosing to do as well. So Visa comes from finance firms, including BNY Mellon, BlackRock, and MasterCard take steps to more use of cryptocurrencies for investment and payment purchases people, right? So again, Visas allow people to pay off their credit cards in crypto, to pay off their credit card bills in crypto. They partner with the USDC, United States Digital Currency. And just keep note that that partnership as well is pushing XLM, because XLM is also back the USDC. So now you have XLM that's going to XL. You have crypto coin, crypto.com coin, and you have Ethereum, all from this one chess move, right? All this one chess move. And as I'm reading my comments, wow, wow, you all. So thank you so much. So again, this removes the need to convert into cash, right? It has the United States digital currency working on that crypto.com platform. So that's that breaking news. Hopefully, in this month of going into April, right? Going into April, that we would definitely see Ethereum, crypto.com, XLM, all excel because of this. Also, another notation that I want to provide to you all, to look out for Voyager coin as well, right? Now, let me see if I can share some of my referral links. If not, it will be in the description when I log off. But Voyager is also looking for a partnership the 1st of May with Visa and MasterCard, right? With Visa and MasterCard. So look at that Voyager if you have any holdings on Voyager. Now, again, you will not be able, right? You will not be able to have ownership on Voyager. But Voyager is one of the exchanges that I use, which means you won't have a key to actually own the cryptocurrency, a public key address in which you can transfer and store the cryptocurrency. However, Voyager coin you can find on that Voyager app, and there are two things that I have in Voyager that I'm big about, right? That I'm really, really big about. And that is Hedera hash graph, HBAR, right? Even though you can still get Hedera on Binance, right? I still have some of it in Voyager. And another Voyager coin that you cannot find on Binance, however, is CKB. So I really, I'm looking into CKB. I have some CKB holdings, and just seeing what it's going to do and perform. So those are my two main holdings on Voyager, and because of this, I also have the Voyager coin. So if you want to look at to stake in crypto, I put the referral link in the that will help support the channel as well by using that referral link, and also it will request a referral code. Again, you can earn interest, right, when you just land or hold certain coins. Voyager coins should do an XL again. That's in the month of May, that they are looking to partnership with Visa and MasterCard as well. And then you also have crypto.com, right, that has already partnered with Visa on their platform, and Ethereum. So again, great news for Ethereum as well. So Ethereum will be used for collateral, and some more great news for Ethereum, that for those people who are also holding or staking Ethereum, right? I will get into XRP. Give me just a few minutes. But you also know that Ethereum on March 2nd, or maybe you did not know, right? March 2nd also is making moves to be available on Amazon blockchain. So if you're a person, and I tell people all the time, right? that if you're a brand new, right, to cryptocurrency, I definitely do not think it is too late for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a lot of gains to still be made, right? Definitely, I would have some percentage of Bitcoin in my portfolio, right? And then number two is Ethereum. Definitely Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum operate separately. Bitcoin is known as the digital gold, of course, because of its stored value, and I can really get into explaining the stored value. I'll see how my time is to really break down how Bitcoin is a stored value, but not like physical gold, right? But because of its intellectual concept of how Bitcoin, which is the godfather of all cryptocurrency, right? It rises all other currencies up, right? It is the tide that all currencies ride. But because of its intrinsic value that it holds in its intellectual property, meaning that the producer of Bitcoin produce Bitcoin with similarities such as physical gold, right? Meaning that it has limited quantities of supply and demand. Let me share this article with you. I think I shared it on my Facebook page that I saw. And yes, we will discuss XRP as well. But this is what makes Bitcoin what it is, right? First of all, I don't know if you all know, right? Oh, great, King Tyson, CKB coin. So you all are on top of CKB coin. And again, I do have a Voyager link as well, referral link. Also, when another good thing about Voyager too is that when you download the app, you get $25 of free Bitcoin by using this referral code. So I will put this in the comments. So CKB is one of the investments as well, as long as in addition to HBAR that I do have on Voyager. Again, it is an exchange. You won't have control, but you do get free Bitcoin. But you will have to convert it back to cash. But that's fine, right? For me, that is fine. But you can also purchase HBAR on Binance coins as well. So you can download the app and get $25 worth of free Bitcoin. You have to use the code 2DD, 2, the number, the letter, number 2, the number double D, 2DD, 43, the letters 43D. So once you download that Voyager app, Voyager it is expected, just like crypto.com today, to partnership and release May 1st with MasterCard and Visa. So look at that Voyager coin on that exchange as well. And also Hedera Hashgraph, and as King said, CKB. Let me find his comment so I can highlight it so you all can remember CKB, King Tyson, right? CKB coins. Just do your own research and due diligence and look at that, right? So that's your referral code for Voyager as well. And then I also put in the description a very long referral code for crypto.com for those interested in staking those coins, right? Nichols says, Dallas, Texas in the house. Hello, Dallas. Yes, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Welcome in to the Jeep Club. All right, 2004 two-door. Yes, I'm actually getting some rims and some more tires already. Right, just want to change it out from the manufacturer's rims to, I forgot the name of the rims, but you all know I'll do a live stream and show you the before and after. But so thank you so much. I am so far loving my Jeep. And one thing about Jeeps, you do meet other families, right? I have some people in my state that's reaching out to me on Facebook telling me, hey, let's get some Jeep rides going. So you meet new people and you can become family and friends with some of those people. So thank you so much. So this is what makes Bitcoin such intrinsic value, people. Bitcoin supply, just like gold and silver, right? The supply is shrinking up, right? It cannot be controlled, just like the government can't decide that they want, or they can't legally decide unless they falsify or have false gold or fool's gold. But the government, gold is created by the supernova exploding, the supernova star, and it takes so much mining, toxins in the ground to dig for. It's hard, right, to find and mine and dig for and retrieve gold from the ground. But that's how it's created. It's created by science and God, right? It's supernova and dust that creates more gold. So it's not man-made or man-manipulated, such as Bitcoin has a lot of those qualities, but in the digital world, right? Not in the heavens realm, or the scientific realm, but the digital world. So this article released today. Bitcoin supply reaches the lowest level in 3 months. People are buying up Bitcoin and they are holding it. They are hodling it, right? Almost 45% of this supply has not moved in 2 years, right? People are not buying and selling. People are not trying to do Forex and trade against it, or at least not smart, intelligent people, because they understand supply and demand, and that holding actual Bitcoin is future wealth, right? Future wealth, right? I did a live stream that just $500 worth of Bitcoin held in 5 to 10 years, right, can make you a millionaire, right? And that live stream was about 2 months ago. It was not at 58,000. So if you had 100, just 100 of a Bitcoin, not a whole Bitcoin, not an entire Bitcoin at 58K, right? Then that could make you a millionaire in 5 to 10 years. Candy Smith says that's crazy and good for Bitcoin holders. Why do you think it's crazy? Let's elaborate on that. We'll talk more about that, right? Another thing, I think I've covered all of my points and my you all give more thumbs up. I'm only seeing 28 and I'm seeing 163 people watching on YouTube. So make sure you support the channel and give a thumbs up, whether you watch it live or on the replay. So I've covered the Voyager coin, its connection with Visa and MasterCard in May. Let's get into XRP, right? I covered the crypto.com coin if you want to hold that and buy you some CROs on the crypto.com website, because that's the platform that this Visa and Ethereum is established on, right? So let's get into the XRP gold-backed SDR. Some people may ask me, Queen, what is SDR? Well, let me try to teach you, because it's not something that's discussed on mainstream news or media, and most people have no idea what it is. They don't even really know what real money is. They think cash is real money, and they don't understand the monetary system and capitalism, and the fact that gold is real money, as well as silver, which is also real money. And actually, cash is just fiat currency, is not money, right? And silver is also for industrial use. Thank you so much on thumbs up. Candy says, I think it's crazy because Bitcoin had a huge drop. I thought a lot of people sold when it hit those lows. When did Bitcoin have a huge drop? The minimum cost of an entire Bitcoin, the last I looked, it was $58,000, right? Let's pull that up real quick. It's 57,000 now. So you want to get an entire Bitcoin, but you don't have to purchase or invest in an entire Bitcoin. You can just invest in whatever your budget would allow you. It could be $500, it could be $1,000, it could be $10,000. So I'm just saying this why Form 1099 1099B is emerging as gold standard for crypto tax reporting. So I probably pull that up and may do a live stream on that later. But now Bitcoin is one Bitcoin, and one entire Bitcoin, right, is 57,000 at the time of this recording, $553. So you have Ethereum that had 7.5% gains today after that big announcement. You still have XRP with 2% gains on the day, and XLM at 3%. Remember that it will USDC, right? United States digital currency will be used as the payment, but on the Ethereum network. So XLM, right, is also backing of the USDC. So XLM, for example, is at 40 cents. And they had gains today behind the announcement. So again, looking for big things and this is the USDC stablecoin, right? Or the USD. Big things from Ethereum as a result, right? As a result of that. Yes, come on in. Glad you caught a live stream, right? Glad you caught a live stream. It would not surprise me if Bitcoin reached at least 70K by April. 70K or above by April. So that's like a $15,000 to $20,000 month of progress. So yeah, that's why they're saying even if you are new to cryptocurrency, just putting a little bit, a minimal at least 500 is not a bad idea because it has big gains still predicted for this year. So at the 26 or 27-minute mark, let's discuss, Queen, what is SDR? Why does it matter? And how does or will it affect XRP, if it will affect XRP at all, right? It's always a little challenging for me to teach things from the foundational surface because people don't have a lot of prior background. Another super chat, King Tyson. Thank you so much, King, for the $5 super chat. He says, I bought XRP on Coinbase in December because of you. Oh, thank you so much. I love to hear those testimonials, you all. I'm still holding and not selling. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I'm making a difference in your financial and your spiritual and your mental life. Because the better you are positioned financially, the better you feel, whether people want to admit it or not, mentally and spiritually. People say money does not make you happy, but neither does poverty, right? They say money cannot buy happiness, but poverty cannot buy anything. Money might not can buy you happiness, but for some, it surely can give you temporary joy, right? Or it can give you long-term joy. It does not have to be temporary, right? It sure helps to have a better quality of life. Poverty buys nothing. So what happened to the SDR, special drawings rights, right? Since 1972, the global, and we're talking about a global economic reset, right? The global monetary system design framework abandoned the notion or abandoned the connection of the gold standard, right? So it abandoned the gold standard, and gold as collateral became too expensive for the Federal Reserve Bank to support its currency in the face of relentless money printing, right, that was required to finance the war in Vietnam. The notion of fiat currency, which is derived from the Latin meaning, means let it be done. Fiat means let it be done. That's what your cash is called. And so because they called it cash or they called it currency, then they said, let it be done. We will stop using real money, right? And we're going to use paper money produced by the Federal Reserve. This people happened overnight. Overnight, the USD took on the role as the global currency status, right? That means your cash dollar. Don't think this will not happen with cryptocurrency overnight. Even though you all are seeing the development stages that it won't be an overnight process, but for some people that are not woke, right, they're going to look at it as if it's overnight. They're going to think, oh, all of a sudden our currency system changed. No, we have things that's leading up to right now that's showing you that we are moving to a new economy, that we are moving to cryptocurrency. Yet some people don't think, or they don't believe, or they don't want to accept that it will happen, right? Thank you, Queen. Thank you all so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you all so much, right? And so, another comment, Ripple XRP will soon replace the so-called SWIFT system and yes, SDR, special drawing right. So let me lay the foundation so people can know what special drawings right is. So in 1969, right, efforts, this is from Forbes people, were undertaken to mimic. You see that word mimic? That's why cash, they say, why hold cash? It is not real money. It's fictitious. It's only good to pay your bills and give you real tangible things like somewhere to live, like food, clothing, your essential needs, right? But the value I discussed earlier, intrinsic value of it itself is very low. As a matter of fact, it has lost 98% of its purchasing power, right? Which means every day you're seeing increased pricing as a result of every time we get a stimulus, you're seeing things costing more and more from your gas to your groceries because they are devaluating the dollar, right? It's not that things are getting higher, it's that your dollar is able to now purchase less. And I know you said, Queen, where things are getting higher, right? Gas prices are almost $3. Well, that's your dollar value is not rising to purchase, be able to um, meet the standard like gold would, right? As more dollars are distributed, the higher prices that assets like gold and silver goes up in value, right? So the same amount of gas, for example, that can purchase 5 gallons the same amount of gold that used to purchase $5 of gas, and this year in 2021 is the same amount of gold, right? That could purchase the same 5 gallons of gas in 1969. Gold always rises or increases, as so does prices, but cash does not do that. So they want to mimic the gold standard. So the IMF, International Monetary Fund, introduced special drawings rights called SDR as international reserve assets. So this combines with, this is just another currency, people. And it combines the US dollar, the euro, the Great Britain pounds, Japanese yen, and all of these currencies is a combination. And they decided to do this just in case, right? Just in case that the cash, the world reserve currency, right, loses its power, because up to 1971, our dollar, the world reserve currency, was backed by money, which was real gold, which means the dollar was good as gold. Other countries that traded their everything that they produced and they accepted the United States cash as accepting a payment, whether it was for Saudi Arabia oil or for China's vehicles, right? Russia vehicles, the Volkswagen or China's Toyotas or Lexus, where they accepted cash, and when they wanted to take that cash and convert it and get the real money in gold, right, they could do that. But then United States then saw that, hey, we're losing our gold. We became low on our gold supply because countries was converting the dollars to gold. And they was doing it because they was noticing, they was sitting back and watching that the United States was distributing more dollars into the economy. And they said, wait a minute, if they're giving out more dollars, right, then I want the gold because the dollar is becoming weaker, right? Again, supply and demand. And so these countries sit back, they observed it, right? Then you have SDRs. SDR is currency, but it's just a combination for all of these countries, for the countries that I aforementioned, right? It is a type of currency. just in case that United States defaulted on its deal to convert the dollar to cash. And the United States did just that, right? President Nixon, right, they were certificates, they are notes now, exactly. So President Nixon came on, and I think a commercial in 1971 while the popular show Bonanza was showing. That's my mother's middle name, to be honest with you, so I never forget that, even though it was before I was born, and made the announcement that, hey, right, we are removing the dollar from the gold standard, meaning you can no longer bring us paper dollar certificates and get the real money, which is gold. And as a matter of fact, the only reason why the United States was even able to have a larger gold reserve than other countries is because in 1933, right, it required or it made or forced citizens who own gold to turn in gold. And if they did not turn in their gold and they was caught with gold or in possession of gold, right, they had either 10 years in jail or $10,000 fine, right? So let me read these comments. SDR, right? Special drawing rights. And they were certificate. Okay, so I'm just making sure that exactly in a sense they got my guy on XRP digital gold. So now special drawing rights is saying again, hey, the dollar depreciated. So what did the United States do in 1971? Well, they replaced it with petrodollar. So this prevented or it kept or it allowed some time, it bought some time that allowed the United States, right, to remain the world reserve currency. So now IMF, International Monetary Fund, has another trick up its sleeve when fiat fails. Again, fiat is cash, right? Its own coin, SDR. So I know you might be saying, well, Queen, you said that SDR will be Ripple or XRP, not Ripple, but the XRP. But what if they create their own SDR? Then do they need XRP? Right? Well, let's look at the article. I love that picture there. Virtually everyone knows what the dollar is, but not many know about SDR, right? This is not public or wide taught in the media, and you definitely won't learn this in school. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, special drawing rights, is an international reserve system created specifically to address the limitations of gold and standard fiat currencies such as the US dollar, right? In short, when these fail, central banks and their government retain the ability to trade and plan with liquidity exclusive this instrument. Artificial currency. This is I showed you all earlier how the dollar was fake currency or it's artificial. So the SDR, right, is not actual currency, but they're able to potentially claim on the freeable, usable currencies of IMF members, right? So it is a certificate of composed of many currencies, right? So the official unit of the group or instrument of available member currency to central banks. So SDR are exclusive assets. So no, you cannot invest directly into SDR, right? As this article goes on to say, the average individual cannot get their hands on SDR, comprising of a basket of major global currencies, special drawing rights in the 5-year intervals. And again, these are all the USD, the Japanese currency, the China currency, digital yuan, the GBP, all of these 5 currency of the major countries. Now, this is what I want to bring to you all, and I'm going to expand this picture as much as I can, zoom in. If you can see, right, this is as much as I can zoom in, you have how this process works. You have gold here, gold. You have the currency. It will no longer be the US dollar, right? We're going to lose that world reserve power where other countries can exchange, or China, Russia, they no longer want to use the dollar, right? It's depreciating, low yielding asset, right? Every country is going to have its own digital currency. Again, you have the digital yuan, for example. China is ahead of us. They're already rolling it out, already using it, right? China is already a cashless country. Then you have the SDR. So notice that this is the gold backing. This is how the process is going to work. This currency is showing you a paper picture, people, but this is going to be digital here. This is going to be digital, and that has that connection or that peg to gold. And what you see here in cash is going to represent the XRP system that's going to empower the SDR. Right now they have a system called Swift, but it's slow, it's costly. XRP is quicker and faster, and that's why it's under legal litigations right now, because they have to have all the legal terms, everything in place in order for this to power the global currency. So now you have all these countries, the member countries, and this is how prescribed holders, this is your central banks, this is your IMF, International Monetary Fund. So this is where you get the concept that XRP will be backed by gold in that sense, because that's how that graph is showing you. Now, again, Bitcoin still will be digital gold, right? It still will be digital gold, because I don't know if you all know this, but China digital yuan is going to be the digital global stable coin. It's not going to be necessarily the digital currency, right? Because like the United States, again, we already have the USDC coin. But they're going to release this at the Winter Olympics in 2022. And they're going to allow people to come, and they're going to have a way to distribute this digital currency and take it back to their other countries to dispense it countrywide in all countries. So China, because China has already accumulated more physical gold, right, to make this move than United States. They have been making alliances with Asia and Africa over the years, building their powerhouse in their structure, while the United States have been just distributing more of cash dollars, right? The gold is pretty much gone. Let me show you all this as I read my comments. DeFi borrowing and lending coming to BSC soon. Okay. And let me read some comments. Yes, SDR will have a baby soon. Right. And that means electronic people, SDR, right? That's what it means by E. XRP, digital gold, QFS, XRP still available on Uphold. And I think on Atomic Wallet as well, the Atomic Wallet app, right? They left that gold snatch out of the history books. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They really did. And so this is what the certificates as of now, again, is going to be digital, look like. This is the SDR. You see the dollar sign, SDR for, I had something on my screen. Give me 1 second. All right. For a supplement, let's see that. A supplement existing reserve asset. And so, yeah, forgive me, I'm touching my screen. I got something on there. So millions of critics around the world today, terrified words of the 21st century. The IMF is here to help. So again, International Monetary Fund actively preparing for future global monetary order where the US dollar plays, people, listen, look at this, a lesser role than it does today under the SDR system, special drawings right. See, this is what to meet the need as and when it arrives, and you see the IMF right in the symbol that it's like a $10 billion. This is showing you what it looks like. So it goes into what is IMF SDR, and again, it's based off five major fiat currency, which is the US dollar, the euro, the Chinese, or yuan, Japanese yen, and the British pound, right? So those five. So again, it has to add, it may be necessary to add some form of gold commodity to add credibility to the SDR as the next world reserve currency. But again, people, this will be through a digital system or a crypto system. Why would they want to create a new system when XRP is already doing the work or already had a platform in place? Again, everything now is just being legalized and token, so that when they're ready to roll this out, again, it's possibly as early as next year during the Winter Olympics, right? Then it will be ready to go. LaKendris, thank you all so much for coming in with the XRP super chats. I mean, I'm looking at XRP with the $9.99 super chat. And the comment is XRP and Spark sitting in a tree, kissing good content queen. I like to see my Black sisters succeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you are so exactly right, right? IMO, Bitcoins, Fool's Gold cannot end well. Let's look at the Bitcoin. I'm trying to keep this under an hour, so I have 13 more minutes. Can you all stay with me for 13 more minutes? Keep the comments coming in. Keep the feedback. Keep the queen. Keep my spirits up so I can keep talking. I'm sipping on my tea, but it gets my voice gets a little weak. My voice does get a little weak, so I keep the super chats coming in. That helps me as well. So you all keep the comments, keep me going. Let's look at it. Let's look at this article, right? Because it takes a lot of research. I have to have these articles in place because I don't want to waste your time, and I try to get a lot of information in and teach it in a simple way in under an hour, right? So you all are discussing Bitcoin. How long can the dirty old yeah, well, I know you saying it take a lot of dirty energy to mine Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is not going anywhere. I know you probably came in late, but that's why it's not that many Bitcoin available. And I know that the mining will continue, but the only thing that they will do is just switch to more efficient ways to mine it by going from all mining to solar energy mining. And a lot of the oil rigs will be converted into mining rigs through solar panels and solar energy. So Bitcoin won't win worldwide adoption because China controls it. Now, China is going to control Bitcoin. And according to Gene Simmons, I can bring that article up with you all as well. You all know Gene Simmons as the rock star, but you all don't know that Gene Simmons has a great financial education. He knows about gold-backed currency. He's invested in Cardano. He's invested in Zcash, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and Dogecoin, right? So it won't have worldwide adoption because China controls it. Ripple CEO says this. So China is a major player in the setting the Bitcoin price. He's already known. But Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse suggested that Bitcoin's route to become the world primary cryptocurrency might falter due to China's influence. Now, you know that 65% of the mining, right, of Bitcoin is done in China. So it is controlled by China. As he said, Bitcoin is really controlled by China. There are 4 miners that control over 50% of the Bitcoin. How do we know that China will intervene in controlling Bitcoin? How many countries want to use a Chinese-controlled currency, right? So when you get the information that Bitcoin is free of government. It's going to be free of the United States government. It's going to be decentralized. It is going to be free of the United States government. But China behind the scenes are going to be the puppets, right? That are going to hold the strings. And China is not going to allow Bitcoin, right, or XRP to be out of their control. Now, what that means is pretty soon, you're again 45% of Bitcoin is not no longer available. So what that means is pretty soon is that people have the ability to purchase or invest in Bitcoin now on exchanges. They won't have that anymore. But just like the people that invested in XRP, right, and you still have your address and your ownership, but now it's not on any exchanges that would give you a key to own it or store it, right? And people, when I say key, that just means that you have letters and numbers that allow you to shift or store your XRP or Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency into a either physical, a cold wallet, or a hard wallet. So that's just basic, information for my new people. Like Uphold, for example, you can invest in XRP through Uphold, but you can't have the ownership. You can rent it, but you can't ever own it. It's like a house. It's like it's like renting a house, an apartment, or a condo to live, or actually having the key to be a home buyer to have ownership of it. So that's the simplest way that I can explain it. So now you have this article about Gene Simmons, rock legend, right, musician, that talks about Bitcoin. He believes China is behind the Ripple lawsuit. And again, he says dollars are based on nothing. And this article came out February this year, right? You gotta like Gene Simmons, right? You gotta love him. Mm-hmm. So the American musician, co-leader singer for the rock band Kiss, Gene Simmons, has been very talkative about cryptocurrency the last 2 weeks. Simmons sat down with Bitcoin.com podcast host, a variety of subjects. And so this is what I want to get to. Let me find it. Last week, the bass player told fans he's purchased Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Doge, XRP, and other digital assets. Now, this was in February, right? He has since purchased Cardano as well, right? He has since purchased Cardano as well. You all, this is breaking news. Let me share this with you. I see it to the side and I'll get back on this. South African companies convert cash holdings into Bitcoin, a hedge against devaluation. Look at there. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. It's going to be outside. That's why it's decentralized, because it won't be in the control of the U.S. Government. The first South African company to make a bold step after reporting to acquire $134,000 worth of Bitcoin. Good things for Africa. They're working on bringing people out of poverty through cryptocurrency. So there's just LSD, Ledger, Open. Time is right. Bitcoin's holding had almost 70%. More people are buying Bitcoin, people, and it's going to be like XRP, and that you can't find it to purchase on any platform, right? So they're trying to attract as many crypto enthusiasts for whom are decentralized, open nature, and China is the global powerhouse right now. United States is falling, right? China is the rising phoenix. If you watch the Phoenix magazine or seen the Phoenix magazine. So, yes, they are in Doge. He's in crypto, but I like this part of the article. He said, when I was a kid, I started reading stuff, the kind of stuff that other kids did not read. Reading is more fundamental, give you more information. I learned about capitalism and how it works, how the government prints money. That is once based on gold, and there lies the value. And then at some point in the past, before most of you were born, the dollar was no longer based on gold, right? This is from Gene Simmons. I'm back on Gene Simmons right now in this article. So the dollar is based on nothing. It's the first thing you need to understand, right? So that's why you convert your dollars into assets, right? And so he said, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. He said, I did buy some XRP. I believe China is under the Ripple lawsuit. The more governments, that includes the United States, continue printing money, which is based on nothing. At some point, people, you have to pay the piper. So this is why also, right, owning, having possession of, I'm talking about key and ownership of things, having physical silver and gold in your possession when its currency system resets, because the XRP will be gold back, is going to put you again rich in a recession. I did a lot of research about Satoshi and where he came from and what it was, the kid's front man said. It seems to me the value of things is determined by people, right? The value of real estate is based on what the people say it is. The value of gold only on what people agree on what it is, and even Wall Street and stocks based off people's valuation. You can make your own valuation, but unless people buy your stocks, it means nothing. And that's something about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Unless people are buying it, it means nothing. And as you can see, they are buying it. The supply is limited, right? The supply is limited. So that's how Bitcoin is going to be decentralized. Even XRP is going to be under China's control even more. That's why the United States had to take it off its exchanges, right? Because they don't want you to have ownership. It's the same concept, people, of 1933 when they took the gold, the physical gold from the citizens. Now they're taking your digital gold by not having on exchanges that would give you a key. But again, right? Congrats to the people that got in before it was taken off those exchanges in which you can have ownership. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, you are everyone that's coming in with the super chats, right? Mariah, thank you so much, Queen. And Sam, check. Okay. Is it Poodle? Poddl is Mooney. What platform can you check that on? I'll look that up real quick. While I answer this question, some people ask, what's the purpose of having XRP on Uphold? Now you won't own it, right? You will not own it. It's like the same concept of not having physical gold, but you go through Peter Schiff company. If you all don't know who Peter Schiff is, he's a great economist. I had one of his books, but he's the author of a book, how an economy grows and why it crashes, right? And it's like if you go through Peter Schiff company, you're not physically storing your gold. They're sending you emails and keeping you updated, but you get the interest or the capital gains off of it, right? So that's what happens if you purchase through Uphold. But many people, because of where they see XRP can go, some people want their own storage or possession. They don't want another company to be able at any time to have a deflect in the app, and they don't have a backup source to prove that this is their currency. So that's the pros and cons of purchasing it on XRP versus people that have a key and they already purchase it on other exchanges. So it's not the only place you can find it now is on Uphold app. It's like a green app, right? You can find it in your what's they call you? I'm getting a little tired. You're gonna have to help Queen out. When you download your apps on your phone, right? Thanks you all sending in the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You all see that I'm getting weak, and I have about 200 more people are coming in, like 240 people. So those are the pros and cons, right? You don't have the ownership. Again, it's like having your neighbor to store your gold, your physical gold, right? Maybe you feel like your neighbor has more security, and your neighbor gives you a update every week via email that, hey, your gold is in good hands. It has appreciated this much. And then one day you come home from work and your neighbor has upped and moved, right? And they have taken your gold with you. You can do that through, Uphold, or you could have gotten it before it was taken off the exchange. And so for some people, they'll take that risk of getting in an XRP at about 50 cents. And if it hits $10 or something, they'll take their gains out and they may convert it into something else, like a tangible. They may take their gains out and go out and invest in land and or real estate. So Uphold would not be a long-term, I think, strategy. It might be something that people might want to use for the next year or two until this thing is finalized. The lawsuit is settled, and then they might want to take their gains out, convert it into a USD currency, and then purchase something tangible like real estate or other tangible assets. So that's how. This is just an example of a strategy. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. Helen says Atomic Wallet. Yeah, I did mention Atomic Wallet had XRP as well, and Stellar X. So thank you so much. No, you can't transfer it to a cold wallet, but Atomic Wallet is one that you can get the XRP off of, right? Which is a digital wallet within itself. So look up Atomic Wallet, and thank you, Helen says Stellar X, right? Poodle. Is that Dogecoin's competitive? Let's look at it. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just going to look at this because I haven't heard of it. Check it out. Great community is about to blow up. 10x in April. The Driven Coin heading to the American rap and UK hop scene. All right, let's look at it. How do you purchase Poodle? You all let me know because you're bringing me some new information. Poodle's up 36.48%. Poodle token. Let's look at it. Again, I'm just looking at this. I don't know anything about it. Do your own research and due diligence. I have some people just coming on telling me about it. SEC files lawsuit of selling unregistered securities. Let me see. What does it say about Poodle? I don't know. I have to do some research. So let me, I will do that. I just want to pull it up. And hodl. What does it say? Okay, Helen says Stellar X. Is that also a digital wallet, Helen, as I highlight your comments? Give you keys. Okay. So you all look at that in your apps. Yes, once you get it on Uphold, you are unable, but Helen says Stellar X will give you your keys, right? XRP, you're to have it secure. And Uniswap and Whitbit to buy Poodle, right? Helen, if you send it off XRP off Uphold, what do you mean send it to where? Are you saying you can send it to one of the? Because I have Atomic Wallet. I do not have Stellar X. So let me know where you can send it to. Because as far as I know, with Uphold right now, you can just send it back to your banking account. All right. So as she's typing for that, let me look at Jonathan. He says Uniswap and Whitbit. Again, you all, this is not financial advice. Dogecoin and all these poodle coins, and as my neighbor would say, cat coins and dog coins. Let me look at it. um, the UK hip hop scene, and American rap. So I will look at it. You said I look at Uniswap. Oh, so okay. Okay, so Stellar is an exchange. All right. I do know Atomic Wallet is it's not an exchange. It's actually a cold storage. Uh, so, oh yeah, I see the Uniswap right on the website. I just like the little poodle, so I just like the picture. But I'll look into this. So you have Uniswap right here. It did go up 31%. Let's see, Coinbase, CoinGate, tokenomics, 11% burn. Profit for holding. Your wallet grows with every transaction. Okay, I would look at this and do more research. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Am I? What is this? Holler your poodle. I mean, it looks cute now, but I'm not saying. Um, Download MetaMask. Okay, go to Uniswap. Not saying I'm going to invest in this, but I would look into it. Right? I don't invest in every look cute crypto because over 8,600 of them, only 1% will survive. So what do you all think Poodle is going to do to Dogecoin? If you think Poodle is the undoubtedly the next great meme coin, what do you all think is going to do to Doge? Um, Go to Atomic Wallet, Eric. Atomic Wallet. And my last comment, because I'm sipping on the tea. You all have your tea in. I'm low on my tea, so we have sipped the tea. I'm over an hour, right? And make sure whether you're watching this live or on the replay, right, you hit the thumbs up. So I think I missed some comments, but I got 800 ounces of silver, 8,200 of XRP, 5,400 XLM. Yes, XLM is XRP twins. XRP is digital gold, XLM digital silver. So you have 3,100 of H bar. Yay, Hedera, I love that. ADA, love ADA. 2,100 Tron case plus some other fun crypto coins. I almost forgot. 4,000 round. Yes, that's the biggest thing. 4,000 round and a 5.56 ammo plus food. You're going to be good. Those are great combination. Do you have any Bitcoin and Ethereum in your portfolio as well? You don't have to answer that. But people are overlooking ammo and food storage, right? I read something today that in slavery, during slavery, the way they controlled the slaves was by the food. After the NFT hype is over, meme coins next to trend. Yes, NFTs are doing well, hyping as well. Poodle will simply give Doge a high five and they will take over. No. It won't be the global currency. Again, the digital yuan will be the global digital stablecoin powered by XRP. And each country will have their own individual currency, right? Currency. I hold all three main meme coins, and Poodle and Doge are great communities. I don't know why people sleep on Litecoin. Right, that's a good question. I don't know why people sleep on Litecoin, but Litecoin has a fixed supply of like 84 million. It is still digital silver, and I'm going to leave my broadcast with this. So you all don't go to sleep on Litecoin, right? You got Zcash is digital cash. You got Litecoin is digital silver, and you have Bitcoin is digital gold, right? Again, it is a fixed supply of Litecoin at 84 million. I don't know. I guess Litecoin is just not pumped or publicized. It's just that sleeping giant. But I have some Litecoin in my portfolio. Then they have their privacy, um, on what is it? What's their privacy under the Harry Potter's privacy component added to it? So I don't know why. Maybe it just doesn't have the. I don't know. I guess because it went almost to zero, like after the market crash, or in 2018, and it's slowly getting its gains, right? She said she mined Litecoin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Yes, Harmony won. And Helen says Litecoin will pump hard. You all, I thoroughly enjoyed this super chat. Thank you for all my Patreon members. Thank you for Helen. Thank you for everyone. I have some new people commenting in. Thank you for coming in and commenting. I truly enjoyed this live stream tonight. To all my kings and queens that gave the super chats, thank you so much. And guess what? The queen of crypto is out. So here's to your health and your wealth, your peace and your prosperity, your credit, your crypto, and your cash flow. Queen out. You all have a great, great night.